Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this fantastic celebration. Please join me in welcoming Dr. LaPree, Salisbury University's president, to the podium.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here today to join with us for this incredible celebration. We are so pleased you could be here with us on this beautiful Eastern Shore day. I would like to start by giving a special thanks to our entire campus community, our foundation and alumni board members, some of whom I saw as we were walking in, our community leaders who've come out for us today, some state officials, members of the governor's team, especially Secretary Jake Day, who I know I saw, but I have lost him in the crowd. There he is, there he is. Deputy Chief of Staff Manny Welsh, and most especially Governor Moore for being here with us today. As Eli said, I am Lynn LaPree, and I have the great privilege of serving as the president of Salisbury University. And in my time as president, three things have become very clear to me. The first is that we have the brightest, most talented, most driven students in the state of Maryland. Do y'all agree? Since day one, I have been in awe of the work that our students are doing and how so many of them are focused on how they will use what they learn at SU to improve the lives of others and make a positive and lasting impact on the world. The second is the incredible dedication and commitment that our faculty and staff have to our students, our values, and our core mission of higher education, which is to lift and help those who need it. And the third is our governor's unwavering support of the Eastern Shore, his commitment to higher education, and the development of our students into the leaders of tomorrow. During one of my very first trips to Annapolis, I spoke before the Board of Public Works about this project and its importance to SU. In particular, I spoke about how this renovation would allow us to improve the ways in which we support our students. After the meeting, the governor asked my chief of staff and I to sit down and explain the project in greater detail. And the governor, with all that he had going on, took that time out of his busy schedule to learn more about what we are trying to do here at SU. And his support didn't end there. The governor then arranged a visit to Blackwell Hall and spent his 100th day in office on our campus and got to know many of those bright and talented students that I was just speaking about. Time and again, Governor Moore took the time to understand the investment in this project. This project, our project, wasn't just a line item for him. Because he understood when this project, and because he understood, when this project was faced with being cut or trimmed, our governor stepped in to help us. He increased the funding to account for the rising costs due to inflation and ensured that this important project remained on time, maintained the scope of the project to provide the necessary support services we want to provide, and that it meets the highest standards for environmental sustainability. Originally opened in 1957, Blackwell has taken on many forms. Most notably, it was our central library and study space until 2016 when the Guerreri Academic Commons opened. Today, we demonstrate our continued commitment as stewards of taxpayer money, ensuring that valuable resources are utilized effectively for the benefit of our community by repurposing this historic building once again. You see, this is a building that will serve all students from the moment they step on campus that first time to the day they walk across that graduation stage and all those steps in between, making a significant difference in their college journeys. From academic advising to financial aid, from the Disability Resource Center to career counseling, this one-stop shop will make it easier for prospective families and new students to access the tools they need to be successful, no matter their background. So thank you, Governor Moore, Manny, and the entire team who took the time to recognize and understand how important this is. Because this is more than just a renovation. This is more than just a building. This project represents our shared commitment to ensuring that all students have access to higher education if that is the path that they choose. It represents our commitment to those students and families who are often written off or forgotten. It represents a university community and a better and more equitable tomorrow. But don't just take my word for it. Please join me now in welcoming Mackenzie Thompson, a current junior, to tell her SU story and about how Salisbury University has shaped her journey. Thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm Mackenzie Thompson, a junior here at Salisbury University, majoring in respiratory therapy and minoring in deaf studies, originally from Columbia, Maryland. It is a pleasure to share with you today a piece of my SU story. Academically, I have always thrived under the support of others and forging close-knit connections with my teachers and peers, which is why I knew SU was the place for me. With Salisbury's small student-to-faculty ratio, I was able to develop a connection with my professors and advisors, making the experience more memorable. Through the upcoming renovations of Blackwell Hall, new and current students will receive more of the same life-changing support I experienced with incredible access to services in a one-stop shop, including things such as admissions, financial aid, orientation, advising, and more. As a freshman, I got the amazing opportunity to take part in a mentee-mentor program called Powerful Connections, which allowed me to transition into university life smoothly without any complications. With this program, you move in a week earlier than other first-year students typically would. This is where I discovered a variety of resources that would forever shape my SU experience. I became involved with the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, which also led me to the Disability Resource Center. I joined the NAACP, and I'm a proud executive officer for. I also joined DAP to change the International Honor Society, where we advocate to change the negative perception of disability by recognizing students for their academic accomplishments and helping them achieve leadership skills. Being in the field of respiratory therapy, I had the honor of being introduced to Dr. Randy Inslee, he's somewhere in the crowd, who has played a major role in my scheduling and organizing my path through academic advising. You can often find me in Inslee's office asking for advice or just going to him as a reliable resource as I work my way through my program. Every student at SU can have a similar experience to mine. Students are able to visit their academic advisor as many times as they please throughout the semester, however, are required to meet with them at least once a semester. Personally, I recommend going as frequently as possible because staying on top of your classes is essential to time management and organizational skills here at SU. SI, which stands for Supplemental Instruction, has been an important part of my story here. SI is a resource that is beneficial for students, allowing them to excel on classworks, examinations, while also receiving that one-on-one help outside of the classroom for those harder-ended courses. Through the completion of SI sessions, I became more confident in my abilities as a student. I felt better prepared to take on challenging classes and tests, and I felt encouraged to engage with my professors and classmates. Because of SI, because of Powerful Connections, and the organizations I participate in, because of Salisbury University, on August 29th of last year, I was presented with an incredible opportunity. SU gave me the chance to speak to an inspirational figure in my life who spoke at the Affordable Connectivity Program in Guerrero Student Union Academic Commons Assembly Room. That person, that inspirational figure, was you, Governor Moore. You may not remember me, but we actually met before today. Last year, while you were on campus, you asked a cohort of my peers and I how we were doing at that current time in our semester. I was the only one who gave a contrasting answer of not too well, and hearing my response, you took the time to ask me directly why I didn't respond like the others. What followed was a lovely conversation where you gave me advice on how to stay focused on my studies and strive to be the best individual possible. And our conversation together added to the confidence SU has instilled in me in to be able to overcome and persevere through the hard obstacles life throws my way. My SU story is one of opportunity. The opportunity to pursue my dreams, the opportunity to meet the governor of my state, the opportunity to stand before you today and introduce him before this crowd. Where else but Salisbury is something this possible? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the 63rd Governor of Maryland, Wes Moore.
What's going on, SU? How y'all doing? Lord have mercy. Mackenzie, I am so impressed by you. I'm inspired by you. I'm honored by the fact that you will be the 66th governor of the state of Maryland. And I love the fact that I'm just keeping a seat warm for you. You really are. You inspire us more than you know. And I'm grateful for you. And it's great to see you again. President LaPree, I mean, what can I say? I mean, you're literally not just someone who has become a wonderful friend, but is one of the most inspirational leaders in this state. And the thing that I know about this kind of work is that it doesn't just happen. Like, leadership matters. Being able to be committed matters. Sweating the details matters. Building a big coalition matters. This stuff doesn't just happen. It's made to happen. And you and your team have made this happen. And we are deeply, deeply grateful for you. And I tell you, I mean, it's awesome. It's great to be back here. You know, we're saying this is the fourth time I've been on campus since I've been the governor. We've been to the shore well over 20 times. I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, we should talk about how to just move the capital of Maryland to the Eastern Shore. Because I tell you what, to understand what's going on in our state, to understand why I am so excited about the future of the state of Maryland, to understand what it means when we say that this is gonna be Maryland's decade. And by the way, I said it before, people were like, that's cute. Now the whole country's like, you know what? Maybe it really is gonna be Maryland's decade. Because Maryland's just moving faster than everybody else. But it's moving faster because of intentionality. And it's moving faster because of the work, the extraordinary work that we continue to see in the Eastern Shore, and we continue to see from our students. You all are leading the charge. It's not just that we're proud of you. We need you. We need you to keep leading. And this building is more than just infrastructure. It's more than steel and concrete. It's the realization of a hope. And it's an understanding that for each and every one of you, when you walk into this building, we want you to see the expectations that we have of you. We want you to understand that the reason that there are world-class entities and world-class facilities is because we know that you are going to deliver world-class results. And it means that the entire world will know what it means to be Salisbury. They'll know what it means to embody excellence. They'll know what it means to be Maryland tough. Because when the history of this moment is written, the thing I will say to all the students is that your fingerprints are going to be all over it. We're here because of you. We're here because of your inspiration. We're here because you all deserve a place that will not just give you an opportunity to overcome all the obstacles that the world might throw at you, but you deserve a place that will let you know that you're prepared to take them on. That you deserve a place that is not just going to focus on financial aid and career services and healthcare and making sure that all these things are accessible to all of our students. But you deserve a place that honors your mind, your body, and your soul. That's truly willing to uplift every element of the human experience that this remarkable institution is working to foster. The Blackwell Hall will be a model for how our colleges and how our universities can create stronger communities and stronger bonds that might start on campus, but that will stay strong long after you all leave this university. That you're going to have each other's backs. That you're going to take care of each other. And those bonds can and they will be forged in the building that will be unearthed. And so I'm excited not just about the what, I'm really excited about the how, because this renovation is only possible because leaders of all levels of the state came together. That this is happening because student leadership had their input and helped to make it so. That we're here because of the university leadership and the cabinet and the administrators and the faculty and the staff who didn't just have input, but also made sure there was direction and focus. That it's happening because of our remarkable local leaders that we have here who said, yes, this is going to be a priority. Yes, we're going to make sure this is done. And the thing I love best, yes, we're going to make sure this is done on time and on budget. That we're here because we have our partners all throughout state government. I'm glad y'all gave a shout out to Manny and the great work that he continues to do as our Deputy Chief of Staff. And also, a huge shout out to the person who, again, people are like, I can't believe you took the mayor to go, work on housing community development. To everybody here, I say, yeah, sorry, not sorry, because he's been extraordinary for the entire state, Secretary Jake Day. And our remarkable IGA team, who's continued to push and make sure that this is not just a priority, but that the vision gets done. It matters. And thank you. Because I know for our part, I'm proud of the fact that the state of Maryland has provided $30 million for this project since the Moore-Miller administration has come on board. We're proud of the fact that partnership is also not just about the funding. Partnership means being with you every step of the way. From an idea, from a vision, and also knowing that as we get to a point when we have students going all in and out of the building, doing their work, we plan on coming back again and celebrating with you all as well. I cannot wait to see how the partnership that's happening with the private sector and our contractors and our teams, what this is going to happen and what this is going to show. And so while this building is named after Jefferson Blackwell, who's the university's second president, this building absolutely will be defined by this community who took an idea, made it matter, and made it happen. Salisbury, congratulations. This doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you made it happen. And we're excited about what this is going to mean for the future of our state. God bless you, congratulations, and thank you again for everything you're doing to leave no one behind. God bless you guys, and thank you.
Thank you, Governor Mackenzie. Dr. LaPree, if you all will now give us 1 second, I'm going to ask that the governor, the cabinet, and the students come to the other side of the shovels. So